Yeah, it's going to take some time for people on the live stream to catch me.
Live stream. Live scream.
Live scream, live scream. We all scream for live scream.
No, live scream. I get to scream.
Oh, excuse me. Oh my God.
That's not a live scream. That's a live screaming.
You know, it is really amazing when you drive this country.
You should tell them about the Chick-fil-A the experience that we just had.
The amount of people and infrastructure, it just always amazes me, the might of the American economy. The American economy is just absolutely mammoth. And I'll make this prediction. If anybody would ever unleash the shackles from the American public, the amount of business, the amount of creativity, the amount of just raw growth, it wouldn't be fake. It's not like China where it's all fake. The growth and the explosion of the American economy would be almost uncalculable. You would look at it and say, this is impossible. And everybody in the world would want to come to America to experience that growth.
Is that license plate floating up?
That's all there is to it. I mean, I could say this 100 million times. And I have said it 100 million times.
That guy
Just driving this, I'm on 70 coming out of St. Louis. And the amount of traffic that's on this road is just amazing. And
it's not anyone else's fault.
And this is when the economy and the government has shackled us. Can you imagine if all of the restraints have been taken away, how much growth there would be?
It's not like we can stop traffic, Dad.
It's unbelievable. It's just absolutely unfathomable. It's something you can't even calculate.
Hey, Dad.
The thing about China is the only reason China had all these great years, which I still think were never real. It was all fake. And what do you mean fake? Well, because they were building buildings in cities that nobody lives in. They were just building just to build. Okay?
So they just wasted money to waste money.
What?
They wasted money to waste money.
No, what they did is they created cities or built things just to keep people employed and giving this sense of a thriving economy when it was all, and that's what communists do. Communists are fake. They take and they give nothing, and that's what it's, and now it's all coming to roast. It's literally all coming to roost. You have these videos that you don't see anywhere else of just bridges just collapsing, roads just collapsing, tofu buildings that the walls just fall off. Now, I'm not saying that doesn't happen in America, but what I'm saying is we're not building an entire city that nobody lives in. Okay, now we do stupid products. There are projects where people start these big grand ideas and then it falls, it fails. They don't get the funding or it just collapses.
Read comments.
What? Yeah, you need to read comments.
Oh yeah. Let me find my switch again. Okay, I found it.
We have 6 people watching. We need to get.
Dad, you just started 5 minutes.
I'm just saying we need to get 15 people, or else we have to shut down within 15 minutes.
Okay, this is what happens every time.
We have 5 minutes in, and we only have 6 people.
And what happens? I go away from your phone, and I lose internet from it. I go back to the internet app. It shows up your iPhone 9. I click it, and it says not able to connect.
Well, that's because you got to take it away and then re-add it. That's what you have to do.
Then you gotta redo it. That's what I do all the time. That's what I keep trying to tell you.
No, it's not the way to do it, though. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
You never listen to me. Because I'm stupid.
I know.
Hey, why don't you call me stupid? We just think I'm stupid.
I mean, you look at St. Louis. How many people live in St. Louis?
A lot.
1 million, 2 million, 3 million? This is just one community. We stopped at a couple other Loves, but one didn't have any sets, and one had 2 sets, but they weren't any I-wheel sets. I'm not going to buy any more sets until I can get a couple I-wheel sets. Because I know there's some people out there that would love an I-wheel set. And, you know, I have a couple I-wheel sets and just put them on for auction. I want to try to get one. You know what I'm saying? We have 7 people watching. Okay, that's really wonderful. Okay, so we're stuck in traffic.
And I'm stuck in the internet, so we're trying to find it.
We're stuck in traffic, as you can see. And you can see up the road there. You see up the road.
Oh my gosh, I am not going 216 miles with traffic.
It's traffic for the next 53 minutes.
Yep,
No, there's an accident. No, it's just short. It's been an overcast day, which is really nice for driving because I don't have the sun.
You should stop at like 9.
I was calling my sister, but she didn't answer, so I don't know if we're going to stop at Becky's tonight. I think we're going to go on by and try to get as close as I can to Colorado because my sister Dora lives in Colorado, and I wanted to spend the night at hers tomorrow night. And then we would drive in. On Sunday morning. We've done pretty good. We've got all the way from Ohio to St. Louis to Kansas.
That's like 7
It's basically 4 o'clock right now. It's 4 o'clock in Ohio time.
5 o'clock.
It's really 4 o'clock. It's really 2 o'clock in Vegas. There must be an accident up here.
How is the time?
So we're trying to get a hold of more TFX chassis. We've completely sold of TFX chassis. So the TFX chassis are the best chassis for these model motoring, and we're going to be doing TFS racing. They're the best chassis for all of these model motoring chassis. I'm telling you, the best chassis. They look sweet on them, and they are sweet looking. The problem is, I don't think you can make them fast.
Part of the problems, I can't.
I sent him an email, but he didn't call me. So.
What is the problem? I can't connect. The network found says Toyota Camry, Uber by Chevrolet, STDS 1190900000002 PNet.
I think he's
1887 PNet.
I think he thought that I was ignoring him,
299.
and I wasn't. You know, just we had so much money to spend so much, and now that we got these chassis, we're selling so many of these bodies that now everybody wants these TFX chassis, because once they get them, these are pretty good chassis. Okay, and we're going to start doing TFX racings, just all TFXs. What are you doing?
I'm coming up now.
Oh.
I want to come sit next to you. You want to sit next to me, don't you?
No, actually, I don't.
Then,
I actually don't like you, David.
well, actually, I don't want to read your comments.
No, you have to delete.
I did that. I'm not that dumb. Go down to the networks found, which it should pop you up. Can you see that right? Oh yeah, by the way, guys, you can't pay for my In-N-Out. We already ate. See, Dad, my computer is stupidly dumb. It's not just me. Like, my Switch is dumb. Everything I own is dumb. Wait, literally. Stop pressing that over and over.
We're not getting anywhere. Okay, we need 2 more people. 2 more people in 5 minutes for me to continue. I need 15 people to be watching. Okay, so right now we're in St. Louis. We're outside of St. Louis. We're west of St. Louis by about 20 miles. We had lunch at Chick-fil-A, of course. I mean, what am I going to tell you? There were a bunch of football players there, and I had a fun experience with them. Nice guys. And there's a guy that pulled in. As we were pulling out, a guy pulled in with a, I think it was a 78 Mustang or Corvette. Beautiful green Corvette. Pipes, everything. Beautiful. Just gorgeous.
It pops up now. My password is incorrect. What's the password again?
I don't know.
Capital B?
Yeah, capital B-R-Y-N.
Oh, is it just Brian?
Capital Brian 2929.
That's what I keep putting.
Well, you're not doing it right.
Oh yeah, I just don't know how to spell your name.
Well, you don't.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
Okay, when I show it to you, it works. Oh, I just have to show it to you from now on.
So we've got a lot of traffic right now. So we need to get a hold of TFX Chassis. If anybody out there knows the owner, I know the guy. I sent him an email today. Have him call me. We need to get him on order. We sold out. I had 20 TFX chassis all gone. All sold out.
They are?
Yep. You need to mass produce those chassis, though. That's the
I
problem.
want channel 1 or 2.
And you can't, you can't, you have to, if you want everybody to have a TFX chassis, you have to get them to where everybody can have one. And I know he's got them. I see him at the shows. He's always, I know he's got them. It's not like they're a rare commodity. The problem I have with everybody is that everybody in the industry thinks that there is a finite amount of customers, that it, you know what it is? Yeah, I'll tell you exactly what it is. Here it is. So Europe thought that we could grow only so much, and then that was it. You cannot grow any further. And when America came, that literally blew it up. They could not believe how fast that we grew as a country. Europe just couldn't handle it. The reason being is they were in this feudal system in the sense that there was really no middle class in Europe. Almost until the 1890s, you just had this middle class, or you had the rich, the aristocracy, or the political class, and then you had the rich, and then you had the peasants. I mean, just dirt poor, okay? And that totally changed in America, where you then had a middle class that just exploded. And then when you had Henry Ford making the automobile, and everybody could own an automobile, That was unheard of in Europe. I mean, unheard of. And that's the same thing with these, there is unlimited, I need to repeat this about 1 billion times. Slot cars, I'm going to say this 1 billion times. Slot car sales are unlimited in America. There is no peak, okay? If we had a peak, okay, it would have been 1980, all right? When the NASCAR, or when Aurora was making millions of sets, that would have been the peak. And so if you're saying that there's no market anymore, I'm sorry, you're wrong. You are absolutely wrong. Completely wrong. It's like the toy guns thing right now. Okay, we sold more toy guns last month than we did of Race Masters. Just to give you an idea how many guns we sold.
You're gonna get banned for even saying.
No, I can say pew-pews, or I just can't show one. That's what they don't like. They don't like when I'm showing or doing the caps. Okay, they don't like that.
Why? Because it's too realistic?
It is, because when I do the cap guns and when I fire the cap, it goes pop, pop, and they don't like that. And that's what's really going on. What are they saying? Are you reading the comments?
Yeah, Gale Force just said, Gale is what?
Gale Force Hobbies, yeah.
Gale Force Race.
No, it's Gale Force Hobbies.
He said, haha, David knows. Anthony's here. He said that's because slot cards is a great hobby, and look at it, it brings us all together.
No, that's it. See, I mean, it is so fun. Like last night, we were racing. The semis, I mean, are the funnest vehicles to race. Are the semis.
Yeah, Gilbert said, see Anthony.
Hey, you just keep.
Guys.
Hey, you just keep. I don't know what that said because it went too fast.
Nobody's home said, hi, Mayor.
Nobody's home. No, that's nobody's home. Why? Where do they come up with these names? Nobody home.
Probably get it off YouTube or the Google.
You think so? So I found some really good cookies. These are you can buy these only at Aldi's, okay? And they're called butter cookie with chocolate, okay?
Give me some.
And I'm telling you, these are just. You want me to show you one? You want me to show you one of these cookies? I mean, these things are luscious.
Give me that.
Okay. I mean, look at these things. Look at these. You want to see some good cookie? I mean, good cookie. Look at this. It's got a cracker with milk chocolate on them. Hey, keep on saying that. Yeah. Yeah, I know, because Derek never buys anything from me. He constantly says, I'll get something. He never buys anything from me. And now he's got a new friend watching, and I still haven't gotten an order from him. These are so good. I mean, look at this. Look at this cracker, a wafer. Look at that. I'm going to break it in half. Oh, man.
They want you to show them the back, the calories and the sugar and stuff.
$140 calories for 2 cookies. 140 calories for 2 cookies. I eat maybe 6 at a time. No, I eat about 4 at a time.
At a time? You shove 4 cookies in your mouth at once?
Not at a time. Over a period of an hour, I'll eat 4 cookies. Listen, my stepdad, or my dad, Mac. I had 2 dads. Mac Miller was my stepdad from 1972 to 96 or 2017 when he died. No, 2020 I think he died. Yeah, so anyways, Mac he had his snacks until he was 96. So I'm going to live to be 100. So just count on it, all right, people? So don't worry about what I eat, okay? My wife, I loved what somebody said. Red Skeleton said something about, he says, let's see, what did he say about exercise? He was interviewing by Johnny Carson, and he says, do you exercise? I go, yeah, I exercise to go to the funeral. He says, yeah, I exercise going to the funeral of guys that exercised. He says, yeah, I get up to go to funerals to guys that exercise, that exercise, and they died of exercising. You like that? You think that was funny? Well, here we're pulling out of now the traffic is kind of thinning out here. It's little thick still, but we're now pulling out of St. Louis. Yep, we're pulling out of St. Louis. We're coming out of St. Louis, yippee-yo. Coming out of St. Louis, yippee-yo. Coming out of St. Louis. And this is where I think is really awesome, is that they would get on wagon trains from St. Louis, and they would go, it's 200 miles to Kansas City, and they would get on their wagons, and they would trek from here to Kansas City to get ready to go on the big wagon train across to California. Awesome.
Show them how long we have left.
Awesome. Yeah, we have 21 hours. 21 hours. Ooh. Oh my gosh, we got into more traffic. Oh my goodness.
I'm going to yell.
Oh my goodness, look at the red. Ah, ha, ha. Oh, how far does that red go? Oh, not that far, but...
Not that far.
Yeah, I mean, it's
well, we're going about like 2 miles.
We're not even going to 2 miles. We're doing about 1 mile.
We're going at least 2 miles per hour.
There's I can't believe it. This is why I get upset about the internet on the 75, on all the highways. We're on the busiest highway.
I have to get off YouTube and get back on.
We're on the biggest highway on Earth, and it buffered.
There's no way this is the biggest one on Earth.
Not on Earth. It's just, I'm just saying, Interstate 70, right here. I mean, look at all the traffic. Oh my gosh. Look at it. Look at the traffic. We got to get through this area here, and then we should be clean sailing. Clean sailing. Clean sailing. Clean sailing. Get back on mine.
I'm trying. I had to get off and get back on.
Oh, there's an accident up here.
I'm going to get so mad.
No, that's why. That's why we were slowing down. It's right up here. Once you get the police on the highway, it slows it down. They should be banned from on the highway.
All they should do is just get the car out of the way and like just.
Yes.
I honestly wonder what will happen if some big van just goes over there and rams the car right out of the way.
Well, we've got 15 people, not a lot.
My thing is like so laggy, it doesn't work.
I think it's because of the lagginess.
Was it raining?
It's sprinkling. Nothing really big. Man, oh man, the traffic is amazing.
I'm back on.
Unbelievable.
Lake St. Louis.
I mean, you think about everybody that's on the highway here. Everybody's got a house or an apartment, and now you have all of this stuff that you need. It's just so much. I mean, we literally the economy of the world, because back in the days there were no consumer goods per se. I mean, you had your industries like your wood making industries and your furniture industries, your home building industries. You had basic industries, but there wasn't the consumer goods that you have nowadays. You had department or little or businesses, but there wasn't the volume of products that were available until the mid 1800s. It just exploded. Literally exploded. Just literally regurgitated the type of consumer products. I mean, all you have to do is take the Sears Roebuck catalog, the 1860s Sears Roebuck catalog, and the amount of products that were in the catalogs. And these were all drawings too. This is what I was amazed at. Everything had these really highly detailed drawings of everything that was in the catalog. Amazing. People were buying something based on a drawing, not a photograph. There weren't photographs. Then they finally photographed, but then you still didn't have color. Then you had this J.C. Penney's catalog, this cuddle of catalogs. They were about this thick. That revolutionized everything. The Sears catalog, they should have never done away with the Sears catalog.
He said, I'm sure in an hour, there'll be more people.
I mean, they should have never done away with the Sears catalog.
Did you hear what J.D. Vance said?
What?
I don't know.
What did J.D. Vance say?
Anthony is disobeying your rule.
What's my rule?
He said, Anthony said, I just had junk tonight. Just had McDonald's burgers.
Worst burgers on earth. There is no reason to go to McDonald's for a burger. That is just wrong. If you have to go to a burger place for a burger, if you have to, then Burger King would have to be the place. But you should avoid McDonald's with every fiber of your body. Well, I'm not moving very fast. There's so much traffic.
Dad, Jim said I wanted my first racing set out of either Penny's or Sears.
Now, I did too. When I was in the Navy, I was buying one about every year when I was in the Navy. You'd open up the J.C. Penney's catalog, and there'd be 5 or 6 sets. It's amazing. 1980, 1978, 1980, 78, 79. You'd open the J.C. Penney's catalog, Christmas catalog, and they had 9 or 10 sets. super lux, medium. Amazing.
Hey, Dad, didn't you say we were gonna take a limo last year?
Hey, look, Love's Connect app. Oh, look at that. Love's is right ahead of us. Oh, yeah, Love's, baby. Oh, we only have 15 people. All right, guys, we're going to have to shut down here because we only have 15 people watching.
No, don't shut down.
I got to because it's been 30 minutes and I only have 15 people. It's not going to be able to continue.
Dad, the longer you do, the more people will actually see it.
Well, then we got to hurry up and get more than 15 people. Because it's not making any connection. We're just not making the connection for some reason. I don't know.
Oh, Blue Oval is here.
Blue over. We got 15 people watching. Unbelievable. Well, we're not on channel 1. That's the problem. And I can't get people on channel 1 to connect to channel 2.
Yeah, channel 1 has 11,000 subscribers.
I know. If I could just get half of those to go to channel 2 also.
You never read the comments. So, like 6,000? No, 5,500.
Yes, that would be half of 11,000. 5,500.
He said what JD said, but I didn't see it. I can't scroll up, Rod. Say it again. Type it in chat again.
You could scroll up, can't you?
No, I can't see.
No, you go the other way.
Oh, U of M said, have you seen the movie Reagan yet?
Awesome. I cried in Reagan.
U of M
The
said
ending
it was
of
great.
The ending of Reagan was just absolutely masterful. Just a perfect. The movie was perfect, actually. It gave a great overall view of who Reagan was. The ending was so sad, but that's life. We have but a breath on earth, and then we'll go to our Maker. Yes, sirree. Here we go. Here's the Love app. There's Loves, baby.
Oh, you did.
There's Loves. Download the Loves Connect app. I have, baby, and I save 10 cents on every gallon of gas.
That's not that much. Oh, wait,
Yes, baby, it is. This vehicle stops at railroad stations.
Huh? How do you know?
It says right there on it.
Where? Yeah, no. I didn't know they had those little screens that light up. It looks cool.
Download the Loves Connect app. Make sure everybody downloads the Connect
Okay,
app.
give me your phone. I keep missing what Rob says, and I don't feel like he wants to keep typing it in. Rob, I'm coming to see your message. He said...
Well, I tell you, the traffic is heavy here, that's for sure.
He said if we don't have all these illegals, we would have the best economy in the world.
No, that's not necessarily true. Because back in 1800, when all the immigrants were coming into America legally through Ellis Island, a lot of people were upset. We were bringing all these foreigners in here, but we were bringing them in legally. They were assimilating. to a point, okay? A lot of these had their own little communities, the Italian, the Germans, they had all their little community. But sooner or later, the parents realized that their children had to assimilate. The problem with our school system and our politicians nowadays, they don't want anybody to assimilate because they don't want a unified country. We need more workers, okay? Because a lot of people in America don't want to work, and that's the problem. But they have to be assimilated. You have to assimilate into the culture.
We do have the best economy in the world.
We do have the best economy in the world. It's absolutely the most amazing economy that the world has ever seen. Let me make that very clear.
If Biden wasn't in here, it'd be even better.
This economy is the greatest economy the world had even seen.
Claude is amazing. He had all the Reagan facial expression and gestures down pat.
Yep.
Let's keep it that way. Wait, no. Jim said that was different. They wanted to be here as Americans, and then he said, let's keep it that way. Okay, everyone wants to see Megan now.
Oh, it's a great movie. The ending is just.
Yesterday he said, I have to run, guys. Gonna hang out with my baby brother while he works on his wife's car. Have a good night, guys.
Good night, everybody.
And I'll see you in the next one. Be safe, Brian, your co-pilot. Rob, you don't have to use all
Yippee-yi-yo-ki-yay.
the caps. We can hear you. See you, Tony. Take care, Anthony. Okay, Blue. Oh, see you. Okay, we have 21 watching.
19.
This is 21 on my thing.
I have 19.
Look, 21.
19. All right.
18.
Well, traffic is finally clearing up.
Finally, that means we can finally get to where we're trying to go.
A little faster than 5 miles an hour.
That guy?
Well, I thought we were moving. Now we're stuck again.
Again?
Oh my gosh, it's crazy.
No, it's not crazy.
Oh. Rule King. Now, Rule King needs to get us a race set.
Jeez.
Holy cow.
What was that?
Well, this guy just all of a sudden stopped right in the middle of the road. Now, that's another place that should carry race set is Rule King.
What purpose?
There goes the love truck past
How
me.
come the world be...
You get on this side, no traffic. On that side, it slows down.
Wow,
I
Rodriguez
give
said,
up.
how come the world VP doesn't know our economy is the best?
What?
Who's VP? VP?
What? Somebody said, what did JD Vance say? Somebody said, do you know what JD Vance said? I don't.
Yeah. He said if we didn't have all these illegals, we would have the best economy in the world.
That's who did? JD Vance said
Yeah.
that? It's probably true. You can't have all these illegals in this country, guys. What?
Jesse's illegal.
No, she's not. She came in legally. Okay? That's why it took her 2 years to get into the United States.
It didn't take her 2 years.
Yes, it did.
I didn't even
2021 is when they started doing all the paperwork. They had to get her blood. They had to get her health. She couldn't
why
have
did
been.
they need her blood?
Because they had to check to make sure she wasn't having any diseases. That's what's so hypocritical. We have all these people coming from Haiti. We have no idea it's insanity. It's insanity. And then I'm a racist because I don't want them in this country. And I'm not the black guy that was on television.
Said, how come JD Vance doesn't know we do have the best economy in the world? Jim Slot Carb Session said it's a mess.
It's a mess.
Chris
Even though it's
Patzkowski
big,
or what-
a lot of people are just not doing well.
Chris Patzkowski said, how much are the illegals costing? 1 sec.
Billions. You got a lot of communities that can't afford them. And I'm not the only one saying that. You're even your own citizens and black citizens in in Springfield, Ohio, are saying the same thing. And even the guys in Chicago are saying the same thing. It's just a mess. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Wait,
Let's move on to another topic. New topic.
Okay.
No, I don't want to
Illegals?
talk about. I don't want to talk about it anymore. No, it's done. Done. We have to move on to another topic. Done.
35 trillion, 309
Dun,
billion,
dun, 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 dun,
229 or 224
Dun,
billion,
dun,
8,000
We're back down
and 96.
We're 16 people. We can't continue this.
Look at the U.S. national debt because of illegals.
I know the debt because they just keep spending money.
It's at trillions.
Nobody wants to stop. And our Congress, they're all corrupt. And I love Jim Jordan, but he needs to retire. Benny, or what's his name, the Speaker of the House, retire. They've been in way too long. Way too long. They're about as corrupt as you can get. It's all corrupt. We're spending money we don't even have. And that drives up costs to everything. Absolutely everything. Let's talk cars. Okay, that's a good idea. All right, so here's the deal. So we have all these new bodies, which are beautiful bodies. Now we're trying to get more of the TFX chassis, so you can put the TFX chassis on the model motoring bodies. So if you want to get a nice collection of cars, you want to get these model motoring cars and put them on. Now some will work nicely on the Thunderjet chassis. Okay.
Coming back up here.
Okay, some will work fine on the Thunderjet chassis. Some you'll have to move the axle. But if you have an axle puller, you'll be okay.
Right.
Now we got about 6 new assortments coming out over the next couple of weeks.
Speaking of 6, we have 16 people watching.
We have 16. We don't have enough. We're gonna have to shut down early.
You need to somehow get to channel 1.
I know. Well, hopefully by tomorrow, channel 1 will be cleared. It was cleared last night. That's why I did the race night.
On this phone, you can.
No, it won't go because it's got the wrong. You're not.
I'm on the wrong account.
You're right, exactly. You're on channel 2 account.
Dad, did you get banned again? Why do you keep getting yourself?
I don't know why I got banned last night. I think it was a mistake that they put me up, but at least we were able to do a live stream. And then I get on today and it was banned. It's just ridiculous. But they're allowed to put stuff from the Taliban and everything else, but I got a small toy store that's showing toy guns and they're freaking out. You just can't make it up. 285, 289, gas is 289.
TA.
Truck Stop America. Trucking America or something like that. Travel Center. 289. $289 for unleaded and $289 for diesel. That's diesel is cheap.
Bob Rodriguez said who made those bodies.
They were done back in 1999 by I can't think of the guy's name. He bought the model motoring license and he invested in all these bodies. He was trying to get chassis done, but he couldn't get them made. The odds of winning the lottery are like I would make 1 million chassis.
No, buy Auto World.
Yeah, I would buy Auto World. If I won the Mega Million, I'd buy Auto World.
Wait, let's see.
I'd actually keep on Richard, actually. But I would then be in control of new development.
What?
New Thunderjet chassis, the plain Thunderjet chassis from the 1960s. And then all the accessories that they made for it back in the 1960s. I'd redo all the chassis. Original copper, a gray plastic, copper parts to it. It's all about quantity. That's what and I wouldn't make in China. I'd make them in Taiwan.
All right.
Taiwan. Well, you can't do anything in Hong Kong anymore. It'd be Taiwan or Indonesia.
Dad, the odds of winning the jackpot Powerball or drawings are 1 in 292.2.
I know.
Million.
Yep.
Yeah, there's no way.
So all I can do is dream. Unless somebody has been watching my live stream and they're a philanthropist and they want to when they die they will me some money, that'd be the only way.
I like how you just said that casually.
Well, that's what it's going to take. There's got to be some old man or old lady, somebody that's just got so much money and they don't know what to do with, and they're sitting at home and they're going, what am I going to do with all this money? I don't want to give it to my kids. They don't know me. I don't have any kids. Hey, let's give it to Protinkertoys.com. Yeah. Brian will do something good with it. And all of a sudden I wake up one morning and a bunch of lawyers show up to my place. Are you Brian Young? I go, yes, I'm Brian Young. Well, we have an inheritance. Somebody just willed you, this absurd amount of money. I said, well, that's just wonderful. Now I can buy
How much money? $1 million?
Now I can buy my Thunderjet chassis. I make 1 million Thunderjet chassis.
Well, more than that.
1 million, because that's all. If you bought 1 million, okay, I could probably get them made for about $3 a piece if I bought 1 million. And I would just say, listen, I want 1 million of them.
$3.
So that'd be $3 million, basically.
$3 million.
But I'd have 1 million chassis, and they would be perfect.
Okay, so it's 1 million divided by 3.
Right, 3 million. If they're $3, there'd probably be $3 a piece. They might even go to $250 if you bought 1 million at one time, because that's what the Chinese want. They want to do a production run that's going to take them a good month. 3,333,333. Yeah, but can you imagine what you would do with 1 million chassis?
Nothing.
Oh, I could do everything with them.
What?
Because everybody would want to replace their current chassis with that chassis. It'd be astronomical. Oh my gosh! Especially if I did the chassis exactly the way it was made in 1960. The rivets. Okay, so what kind of rivet? You want the open rivet or the bubble rivet? What do you think, UNM? Too many chiefs, that's right. What type of rivet on the Thunderjet chassis? What type of rivet? The open rivet or the knob rivet?
A ribbon?
The rivet, the rivet.
Ribbit?
Not ribbit, rivet.
Ribbit like a cat or a frog? Ribbit like a frog?
No, rivet.
Ribbit? You just,
And have everything copper. Oh my gosh, that chassis would sell out. Rivet, that's right, rivet. That chassis would sell. Everybody would want them.
Yeah, you just earned some money from someone named Frederick, I think.
Everybody would want them. Everybody. Everybody on earth would buy them. We couldn't keep them in stock. Unbelievable. Get them in a box of 100, sell them in boxes of hundreds for
Frederick sent you $258.
$14.99.
Frederick sent you $258.
He bought something. He must have bought something.
No, it was PayPal.
I know it was something he bought. Unbelievable.
Oh wait, that's not $200. That's $25.
Well, you can always dream. You can always have a positive dream.
Something.
Always have a positive dream.
You have to
You never know. We might get to the point where we'll be able to do our own chassis.
He bought a Police 357 Magnum 8-shot toy cap.
Look at that, another cap gun.
Dad can't say that. Or
We
you
sell so
can.
many cap guns, it's sickening. I'm sorry, that's just the way it is.
YouTube is toys.
Pew-pews. We sell more pew-pews than anything else on earth.
You can say pew-pews, but not.
You can say guns, you just can't show them. Yes.
What if you show a picture of it?
No, I can't.
Okay, I'm gonna show a picture. If I do, will you get mad at me? I think Derek's watching.
Derek?
Bob Rodriguez said, "How about that, Derek?"
Is Derek watching? Derek doesn't have a TV.
Doesn't he have a phone? Derek doesn't have a TV? Why does he have a TV? Ooh, look, McDonald's. Speed check ahead.
You think so?
Oh, one sec. Speed check in 191 miles. You have to travel like cars on the walls.
Well, it's 5 o'clock. And we're halfway to Kansas City.
Oh, I thought you were going to say halfway to Vegas.
Halfway to Kansas.
How long would it take from here to China?
Are these yours?
Mine's going like that. I wonder how long it would take to go from where we are right now to China.
that's the thing.
Speed check reported ahead on I-7 West.
Speed check. Speed check. Speed check.
70 miles an hour.
Rob said you were the king of slot cars.
I just like
No gambling this time. Okay? You gambled last time. I told
Correct.
you not to.
Right.
Apparently you made more money than you put in. Did you actually make anything, or did you lose stuff?
Well,
We have
I
to
am-
keep people.
I appreciate everybody that says that.
Okay, turn your windshield wipers off. They're annoying.
I just want to show people how fun they are. That if you don't know what you do, I mean, there are a lot of people. Let me just be fair. There are a lot of people that don't have anything to do. That either their wife has died, like for example, Rod Rodriguez. They're lonely at home. They don't have anybody really to connect. Because frankly, if you're in your 40s and 50s and you've been married a long time, and then all of a sudden you're by yourself, and all of a sudden you come across a guy like me, and I'm kind of like, I'm somewhat funny. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but you come watch us, and you enjoy yourself. You're happy. That makes my day. I mean, I know when people call me and everything, like the lady that called me earlier this week. What was her name? Oh, I can't remember. Darn it. She was watching me when my teeth popped out. I thought that was funny. What? Really bad here.
Alright, time to shut this off.
I'm sorry, guys. The internet is just, it sucks, Brian. I'm sorry. The internet is just terrible in Midwest Ohio or Midwest America. It's just terrible. The internet is terrible. We're not going to be able to continue. We only got 11 people watching now. Unbelievable. Well, we're going to have to shut down, guys. It keeps on buffering. And people don't like to watch this show buffering. All right. So we'll try to do it tomorrow morning, going out of Kansas into Colorado. Okay, guys?